Dear students, I welcome you to the final year engineering. You have gone through 3 years, rigorous years of studies, writing assignments, writing experiments, doing experiments, and studying theory subjects of different skills, maybe many skills in one subject, and even multi domain subjects, electrical, electronics. You have studied and right from drawing and expansion of the drawing, and then how you can convert into equipments, how you can design, how you can simulate. You have learned so far, but a final year is entirely different. You have been now in the mold formation stage or conversion in a transition stage from student to decision takers. Final year is a decision taking where you will be applying your skills you have learned. So now I'm here to give you how to select final year engineering projects. But this part is part one, wherein I'm introducing what is this module, how you will be studying, what is the scope of the subject, what is the scope of the limitations and scope of applying, taking decisions. Okay, so in this it's very much essential that you will be learning how to start activities. Project means you may be understanding doing something practically doing, but it's entirely different. Module is entirely different. You have learned so many skills, as I said: simulation, design, and then fabrication, and turning, machining, and applying heat treatments, and many decisions, many skills you have learned. But project is what to do, how to do, where to start. It's a question mark. But just not doing a machine, but it should be technically viable, and it should be manufacturable, and it should be useful to the human life, right? So why project is very important? Why project is very important question. The project module, what you are learning is different from other learning modules, entirely different. There is no theory, no practicals, nothing, but you have to do it. You find a problem, find a solution, and overcome the solution, provide the solution, and convert that idea into a product, and product must be technically viable. So it is a culmination because it is an essential. Why project? And second thing, we can give another angle. We can just see it's a final year project. It's a culmination of the degree award. It's a must. You must do because you have learned so many skills. I can say more than 40 skills in different subjects. Now you are applying to overcome or to define your idea, to convert your conceptual idea to the product. So here you will be taking decisions. So you are applying your skills, you are analyzing the problem, and time management, how you can do, how you can manage. Time is a constraint, money is a constraint, the idea needs to be applied and useful, and it should be a solution, and you'll be writing a problem statement. You need to write a problem statement. So this project empowers technology, knowledge, confidence. Means whatever learned, it again redefines, empowers you taking decision. Yes, I will do this. Like it empowers your confidence, and it develops a sort of a challenging ability so that you can just say yes, I can do it. So it gives a student a chance to demonstrate all that they have learned. The onus is on the student. Everything is depending on the student. How to define the problem boundaries, investigate possible solutions, and present results in writing, verbally, and in action. The entire onus is you. You are finding the problem, you are investigating the solutions, then presenting the results in writing, and verbally, also in viva, oral, and in action you are producing. So this is exactly the challenge. So what is the objective? What is the objective? The project module is different from other learning modules. Don't know theory, but only you have to do it. So here in the 7th semester, you will be having project 1, which carries 3 credits. Semester 8, it will be having project 2 extension of this, wherein in the project 1, you will be defining your finding, your really a survey you are doing, taking out the solution, defining the problem. The survey or literature survey is very much important module. Here the objective covers an objective, it covers. So here 3 plus 6, 9, total 9 credit will be there in 7 and 8 semester. So what are the objectives, you mean to say? Objectives to acquaint the process of undertaking literature survey. You have to find out, study the research papers, find out the solution, similar problems. You have to see what the scope is there in that paper. You have to find out, you study the problem, identify the problem. Then industrial visits you can visit and find out any industrial problems they are facing, live problems. Then you try to provide some alternate solutions. So the second objective of this is the familiarize the process of problem solving in a group. So you are having a team. In the team, you will be familiarizing the problem, how in a problem in a group it should be solved, how the brainstorming can be done, how you can conduct a quiz on that amongst a group. Then acquaint the process of applying basic engineering, what you have learned, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and skills, mechanics, SOM, strength of material, thermal, fabrication and heat treatment and molding and expansion of the drawing, and seeing the drawing on the different angles, isometric drawings and top view, front view, anything you designs, drawings, and then simulation of the product, then practically doing the product. Then you have to do it, and then you inculcate the process of research. You will be researching it, actually any research, not just doing some objective and submitting. It's a research. So right from the survey, literature survey, industrial visit, identifying the problem, process solving, in group you are working, applying your fundamentals, then inculcating the process for research will be there. So what should be the outcome? What university expects to provide you the graduation, to provide you the a degree certificate engineering? So you should do the literature survey, industrial visit, identify the problem, then apply basic engineering fundamentals in the domain of practical applications. What is exactly is the application? What engineering fundamentals are to be seen, which should be useful? Then cultivate the habit of working in a team. These are the outcomes you will be able to learn in this module of the 7th semester. Working in a team, team working, time management, finance management, planning, and applying the fundamentals, and how to attempt right approach. There are many approaches which may be right, we don't know. So problem solution to be provided with a right approach. So then the correlating theoretical and experimental simulations, the relating the things, relating theoretically what you have studied, what is there theoretically available in literature survey, and what is experimentally you have done, and what simulations you have done on the platforms, software simulations, and then draw the conclusions, drawing the inferences, writing the conclusions, and recording the results. Prepare a report as per the standard. Then after this you will be preparing a report. So this is the guide the university expects. What are the guidelines university has provided? Student should do literature survey. You should just know, you literature survey is a must. Visit industry if it is there. Analyze the current trends, what are going on presently, and identify the problem for a project. Finalize in consultation with guidance. So you should be in touch with the guide and your supervisor, and the project maybe you can finalize after finding out, giving the solutions, identifying the problems, and then writing the problem statement. Students should use multiple literatures, understand the problem. So in the research papers will be there, published papers will be there. Then you have to find out so many papers, maybe 8 to 10 minimum papers you must find out from the web, and then study the similar subjects, find out any scope is there, of this problem, which scope may be matching to your problem. Then take out those literature studies and then write down, study, read and read. Then you will come to know what problem, what solution, how he has provided, what is the scope which he could not do, we could adopt. Then you take a lead from the scope and then contemplate your problem, form your problem, the solution to be validated with proper justification, report to be complied in standard format. It means Your validation should be must. It's a must. Validation is a must. So you need to write, you need to study, you need to write, you need to understand, define the statement and solve, and then that validation is very important. That is a justification. You will be right doing what your problem identified, what solution you have provided, then what is the solution you have given, validity, how best it is matching to the practical product. That is very important. Then student, you should be prepared for this, then only it will be there. What is a project? This is the background, university guidelines, university requirements, what you should be prepared for this thing. Now what is a project? Project, simply just don't brainstorm on the problem and defining the problem statement, writing the problem statement. Then but what is a project? Is a conversion of your idea, the real object, the idea into a real object. You need to convert. If you have got idea, then convert. That is the project work. Then actualization of the concept. Project has a single objective, that is completion of the task that are unique and interrelated. See, when you take up the idea and idea has there selected that idea, now you are converting that into a real object, then completion is must. Do not bother about right or wrong, yes or no, maybe right, maybe correct, success or failure. No. Completion of the task, that is unique and interrelated. They are interrelated. How, what work, what you have given the decision, which direction you have provided the solution, how you are arriving at simulations, how you are doing the things. Then the projects are completed through deployment of resources. So you need to understand, first project is a conversion of idea into real object or actualization of the concept you have developed. Then its objective is completion of the, not leaving in between. You should complete. Once you start, you need to complete. Then projects are completed through deployment of the resources. What are the resources? Men, the team which you are running, machines, the processes, money, the restriction of the money, and then methods, which approach you are taking, what method you are following. So these are very important aspects projects have. You need to know this. Projects are having scopes. Many scopes are there which you have not attended. You have done, you have completed, then you found out, oh, this could have done. That is a scope. Then schedules are there, what, when it should be there, and costs, and this is very important. Scopes will be there always. You have to find out one and attend and take up the task and complete. Do not go after the second scope. Leave the scope. You will be doing something good. Then schedules will be there, when, start, end. Solutions will be there, start to end. There are so many schedules, so many activities. Then it has costs also. Then needs to complete within specific deadlines. Deadlines are very important. The semester will end by 120 days. You need to complete. Budgets will be there, and according to specifications. Again, it should be within the specification, not just like that. You cannot do. You cannot ask so much money. Budget is restricted. Deadlines, time is also not there. Restriction will be there. And then specification should be according to within ISI or some other ISO, systems. Any standards will be there. So international standards, or maybe Japanese standards, Indian standards, any standards. So you have to follow one standard and complete. Specifications will be there. So these are the things are limited. So exactly we need to know what is project. Project is a conversion of idea, actualization of concept, single object to completion of the task, and then again project deploying the resources, different resources, man, machine, money, and methods. And projects are having, you need not to forget, scopes will be there, schedules will be there, costs are there, deadlines and budgets and specifications. These all should be met, then only it will be complete. So how to go about? So here the initial briefing session, this is, you can say, as an introductory session. No formal lectures, no attending of the classes, but you have to have some discussions with your guide and team members. So then regular, individual, small group meetings to discuss. So daily, weekly, there should be some group discussion, so that it will carry toward the completion of the project. Some progress should be there. Continuous assessments will be done. So you will be meeting your supervisors or guide. So you are giving all the reports. Reporting will be there. Progress will be there. That will give you a help, assistance to give you a continuous assessment of your project, and so that you can be given more marks. So students need to submit reports of their weekly progress, weekly what you have done, and final results. What weekly you are submitting, you need to submit. The progress should be seen, progress should be analyzed, progress should be assessed. Then the final results of the projects you need to submit it. Then what happens, that will give assessor or evaluator a better approach to give a better assessment. Need to give in-person presentations. PPTs must. Presentations are there every alternate weeks. The presentations will be there. You need to present on your growth, how much development, what work you have done, what failures you have been faced, what are the problems you have faced, and demonstrate the work, how much you have done, and the working model if it is there. Then you need to be prepared completely the project challenges. So you need to complete everything present. This is the methodology how you can move on this semester. So project challenges. What is the project challenge? Abilities of the students. Project challenges the students' abilities. First, researching of their chosen subject. Whether are able to research, are they researching in proper way? Design, engineering, evaluation, validation. Challenges, what abilities you are having designing, evaluation and engineering and validation. Then making good decisions, how best you take decisions, that's also a challenge. It's ability, it challenges, project challenges, all these things to test overcoming unforeseen problems. When you involve in the project, there are so many problems will come, so many problems. So you need to how best you will be overcoming. So problems attending. Then working within constraints, limitation of the resources, limitation of the product, sometimes limitations of the time, the constraint, how best you will work in constraints. Communication of technical concepts in both. So you need to be able to communicate what you have done, how you have done, how you achieved, what failures you faced, and what success you have seen, what the conversion technology working you have seen, application of technology you have seen. You should be able to communicate in oral and writing. Success achieving ability, this is the last, this is the ultimate, how better, how best you achieve the success. The planning and estimation, time management, resource energy, these are the things you will be assessing. These are the challenges you will be learning. The project is a challenge. Project is challenging the students to know, to assess the abilities. So these are the first phase, how introduction of the project, how you should do, what you should do, what the university expects, what university guidelines have been given. These are the things you need to know. So then only you will be able to take a decision. So after knowing this, take a wise decision before you choose your project. Take a wise decision. Team members, cooperative, non-cooperative, you should be able to handle them. Brainstorming, finding the problem, assessing the problem, writing the problem statement, and then doing the literature survey so that you can rewrite the problem statement and find out the scopes related to your project. And so you need to do the literature survey, find out the research papers which are relating to your problem, then you assess so that you can take up the project into next semester. My dear friends, dear students, take a wise decision, and thank you for watching. If any questions are there, you can raise, you can write to me. Thank you very much.